Neon ink bleeding into the velvet dark. Press start. Email rap. Mario jumps through a pixelated crown of golden morning haze. Strong colors collide while the console hums a neon lullaby. Zelda whispers secrets in the tall grass of a shifting digital frontier. Video game landscape blur as we sprint past the logic of yesterday. Improving light hits the glass, the screen wakes up. Nintendo! Jump into the glow, switch on the magic, wild and free. Nintendo! Jump into the glow, Nintendo, you are the pulse of the dream. Catching a spark with a Pokemon flicker in the high-speed wiring. Sales charts turn into fireworks bursting over a valley of glass. Consumer hearts beating in rhythm with the silent ribbon mother boot pulse. Durables crafted from stardust and the ambition of 1,000 late nights. Improving light hits the glass, the screen wakes up. Nintendo! Jump into the glow, switch on the magic, wild and free. Nintendo! Jump into the glow, Nintendo, you are the pulse of the dream. Hush, then erupting. Gravity fails, falling into the center of the joy. Silence waits for the next move. Nintendo, jump into the glow, switch on the magic, wild and free. Nintendo, jump into the glow, Nintendo, you are the pulse of the dream. Chasing the horizon line. Nintendo, jump into the glow. Silicon rivers run.
Heavy trucks carry raw quartz past sleeping warehouses where engineers drink cold black coffee at midnight. Watching shadows stretch across the workbench. Whispers of foundry alliances drift through empty server rooms while glass towers tremble in the morning wind. Deep inside the sterile clean room, a microscopic trench is carved by ultraviolet light. Rewriting tomorrow, someone drops a wrench. Cold floors rattle. The heavy presses drop.
Built to do it, it's to watch the blue spark fly. It's to break the concrete sky. Silicon heartbeats echoing wide. Hear the roar of Intel inside.
Silky legato, outside the window, rival flags snap against a gray afternoon. On stock boards flicker red and neon green. Analysts whisper about the architecture inside the box, measuring power by the nanometer, betting on a sudden turn. Core progresses wake with a low thrum, driving the graphic screen through sudden turbulence. Diana taps the glass, electronic floors shift. The market holds its breath.
Built to do it, it's to watch the blue spark fly. It's to break the concrete sky. Silicon heartbeats echoing wide. Hear the roar of Intel inside.
Distant echo, go the ceiling cracks. Charts drop below the line. We build the fire from ash.
Built to do it, and to watch the blue spark fly. And to break the concrete sky. Silicon heartbeats echoing wide. Hear the roar of intel inside. Power reset. Intel, watch the blue spark fly.
Watch the runway clear. Metal plates echo under brutal lights. Screens blink red, copper wires hum. An airframe drops hard in the dust where the dry wind bites, while the grand cabin shapes as the morning comes. Titanium rises fast from the floor. Surging power opens the door. Crowds sing along. Boeing clears the smoke. Boeing breaks the stroke. Boeing wins the sky tonight, rising from the heavy night. Smoky low croon, laser paths cut through the stainless steel. Logic boards check the load, shadows flow. Global logistics seal the wide route deal, while the turbines catch the glow. Shifting weights make the giants turn. Every single lesson we learn. Crowds sing along. Boeing clears the smoke. Boeing breaks the stroke. Boeing wins the sky tonight, rising from the heavy night. Distant echo falls. Silence holds the breath. The ground is far below. We leave. Crowds sing along. Boeing clears the smoke. Boeing breaks the stroke. Boeing wins the sky tonight, rising from the heavy night. Production runs deep. Boeing clears the smoke.
Fold, midnight. Falsetto float. Street lights streak across the leather seat while neon rains. Through the glass, a sudden horizon breaks our fast. Hot deliveries land right at your kitchen door. Shadows vanish as the map unfolds. Screens glow bright, wheels lock tight. Crowds sing along. Uber is moving the earth. 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 Staccato punch, aurora fades away in rearview mirrors vanishing behind. Driverless robot taxis gleam under desert towers. Baidu engineering brings the future into view now. Dubai sands gleam beneath an Apollo moon. Satellites spin, journeys begin. Crowds sing along. Uber is moving the earth. 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 Hush, then erupting silent algorithms orchestrate the pulse of continents. Uber eats bags rustle softly on marble thresholds. Every corner turns. Crowd sing along. Uber is moving the earth. 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 till it goes, kicking behind the ribs. Steady. Steady. Cold steel probes the feeling muscle while physicians assess the silent tissue. And approval arrives across the frozen border. Canada pulses tonight. Current flowing, restoring the beat. Medtronic, hear the engine roar. Cardiac wires pull the horizon tight. Health returns through a silver thread. Every hernia sewn, every bladder calm. Fiscal quarters turn beneath the stadium lights while experts watch the monitors glow. A furrow burns the erratic path. A quiet click inside the chest wall. Pumping clean, defying the dark. Medtronic, hear the engine roar. Cardiac wires pull the horizon tight. Health returns through a silver thread. Every hernia sewn, every bladder calm. Whisper announcements fade. Only the pulse remains, maintained against the storm. Medtronic, hear the engine roar. Cardiac wires pull the horizon tight. Health returns through a silver thread. Every hernia sewn, every bladder calm. A warm touch on the skin. Medtronic, hear the engine roar.
Heavy copper, humming in the dark. Transformers waking up. Airports pull their weight when airstose engineers test the turbine. Chill, dark panels fade before the surge sweeps down through every corridor. Demand climbs higher than the towers while manufacturing floors stay cold. Acceptance waits just outside the door. Black coffee fuels the midnight shift, capitalizing on the calling, drifting, each and surge through the electrical veins. Argus drops the signal on the line. America's awake and growing fast. Center stage belongs to the design. Billions flow through substations where copper windings hold the strain. Growth pushes past the old margins while boardrooms weigh the risk. Buyouts ripple across the valley as the new president takes the chair. Engineers decode the warning flash. Silent circuits spark without a sound. Currents breaking through the frozen floor. Calling, drifting, eat and surge through the electrical veins. Argus drops the signal on the line. America's awake and growing fast. Center stage belongs to the design. Distant echo. awaken, growing fast. Center stage belongs to the design. Currents fade in. Beneath the shifting sand, sparks catch inside the heavy dark. Woo! Gritty shout.
Crude tankers drift through restless seas while distant conflicts bleed the trade. Refineries push amber gold across the waves where profits are made. A billion phones await the signal, trapped in bureaucratic red tape, while waiting rooms delay the future, trying to calculate the escape.
Vaults hold the quiet battery, plans behind locked iron gates. Advanced chemistry waits.
Reliance pulse through the circuit board. Reliance, a current we can't afford. Run it through the grid and let it roar. Reliance, right down to the floor. Half-spoken flow deep inside the labs. The cathode mixture's thick and slow and cold, while lawmakers debate the heavy subsidies they promise to withhold. Fiber optic threads run silent underneath the crowded street, where geo streams the digital horizon on repeating beat.
Security concerns will stall the satellites above the height. India turns on the light.
Reliance pulse through the circuit board. Reliance, the current we can't afford. Run it through the grid and let it roar. Reliance, right down to the floor.
Current drops to zero. Energy bleeds thin. Then the turbine turns again.
Reliance pulse through the circuit board. Reliance, a current we can't afford. Run it through the grid and let it roar. Reliance, right down to the floor.
Across the continent,
Reliance.
Reliance. Iron breath, waiting in the yard. Heavy engines roar across the valley floor, mapping out a terrain where the power scales up. Cooling fans hum against the desert heat. Demand rises fast while the iron stays cool. Steel meets the spark, hear the surge begin. Cummins move the world, deploy the energy, charge the giant grid, power up the center. Mail wrap, battery cells stacked to the warehouse roof, equipping the future with the massive voltage wave. Landing the biggest deal of the modern age. Generation shifts as the current finds a home. Current starts to flow. Now the grid is live. Cummins move the world, deploy the energy, charge the giant grid, power up the center.
That I wish it was.
Silence falls across the server floor, waiting for the spark to jump. Large capacity wakes in the dark. Cummins move the world, deploy the energy, charge the giant grid, power up the center.
Systems lock.
Cummins move the world, deploy the energy, charge the giant grid, power up the center. Systems lock.
Cummins.
Cummins move the world.
Quiet terminal.
terminal glows in the dark. Digital ink spills across the glass.
Data pulses through the digital finance room, where the sudden drop leaves a shadow on the floor, weighing the quiet risk of every single adoption, seeking that hidden advantage before the bell. Months of green stretch out past the morning fog, a bold expansion cut straight through the noise. Robin Hood marks see the upside climb through the shifting tide while the strategy works.
Half-spoken flow.
A sudden cut echoes deep down the corridor. Yet another analyst traces triple returns on the glass, building a sharper competitive wall against the gray as the July volume breaks over the sleeping town. Months of green stretch out past the morning fog, a bold expansion cut straight through the noise. Robin Hood marks see the upside climb through the shifting tide while the strategy works. Hush, then erupting. Heavy silence hangs over the trading floor. Then a sudden spark of light securitize the future now. Robin Hood marks see the upside climb through the shifting tide while the strategy works.
Fading screens.
Robin Hood marks, fading screens.
Robin Hood marks.
Pause. Watch the heavy machinery decode a breath. Sound like clear voice. Silicon logic scans the arterial rivers where ancient medicines fail. Algorithms cut the timeline in half, chasing the hidden code. Cold steel servers hum through the sterile midnight lab. New generation. Data streams collide under halogen light. Hear the pulse rewrite the chart. Bright unison Cortalis. Novartis let the stadium roar. Cardiovax yell, a thunder shakes the floor. Novartis let the stadium roar. Pharma sector leading through the core. Playful skipping void specialists gather inside the grand hall to witness the breakthrough slide. Bright screens project tomorrow across a sea of waiting eyes. Global Congress unfolds where clinical progress redefines the span of years. Pure health, fresh evidence carved in stone. Watch the old boundaries fall. Bright, you know, Novartis let the stadium roar. Cardiovax yell, a thunder shakes the floor. Novartis let the stadium roar. Pharma sector leading through the core. Every heartbeat echoes off the concrete dome. Quiet now, the world begins again. Right on unison, Cortalis. Novartis let the stadium roar. Cardiovax yell, a thunder shakes the floor. Novartis let the stadium roar. Pharma sector leading through.
let the stadium roar.
Novartis.
Let the stadium roar.
Novartis.
Let's
Static hums in the wire. Cold screens are waiting for a spark. Half-spoken flow, silver cables trace the shadows where we hide our doubt. Data flows through the fiber map in every turn of the wheel. Quiet streets of brown code lost in the deep gray advisory. Investment seeds sleeping beneath the frozen asphalt of this narrative. Reframing the view from the edge of the glass. Position the lens until the patterns start to glow. Progressive truth in the code. 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 Staccato punch. Since the storm hit, silence settled in the digital vaults. Algorithms whisper secrets, finding value where the others turned away. Patterns rise, persistent signals blooming in the dark. Under veneered ghosts dancing behind the flickering terminal light. Continue the climb through the jagged lines. Breathless, we watch the math begin to breathe. Progressive truth in the code. 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 Crushing the static, clearer than day. Bright logic cuts the haze. Progressive truth in the code. 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 Follow the signal home. Progressive truth in the code.
Steam against the stainless tank. Heavy trucks roll through the morning fog toward the loading bay. Process streams run silent where the heavy water meets the gray. 3 long years of upward climbing, leaving cautious charts behind. Validation whispered softly in the ledger of the disciplined mind. Overflowing basins catch the rain. Steel reacts, Cohen, Tulis, Tay. Ecolab is rolling through the industries today.
Ecolab is rolling through the industries today.
Declares a value hiding underneath the floor. Every valve declares a value hiding underneath the floor. Childlike clear voice, whispering analysts debate the value. Peaks are flattening while the dividend is green. Affirmations signed in blue ink at the polished walnut desk. White momentum turns the heavy wheels inside the picturesque.
Shadows lengthen down the warehouse wall.
Count it down! Bright Tunis Tay. Ecolab is rolling through the industries today.
Ecolab
Silent heat exchangers cool the room.
The trend continues past the afternoon.
Underneath the surface, value